where we're headed. There sure are a lot of sunken ships.
They're all shipwrecks.
I don't care. I just want to get off of this thing.
From up here, it looks like a graveyard for ships.
Oh, they're here. Jenner, we've got company. Time to get to work.
I guess this must be the test site for the 4th phase.
I wonder what it will be.
I don't feel so good.
If you're gonna puke, don't do it here.
I should have taken a pill for motion sickness.
Hello, applicants. We are your hosts. Welcome to our hotel.
Do you think they're the next examiners?
No, they're not.
How do you know?
I just got a feeling. Isn't that what Gone always says?
Okay, whatever.
We're so pleased that all of you could make it. My name is Banner, and I'm the manager of this hotel. I run it together with my husband, Jinner.
Nice to meet you all.
Did I hear you say this was a hotel?
That's right. Part of the ship has been converted into a first-class hotel with all the amenities. In the past, we've had the honor of hosting His Majesty the King of Nebra. Also, this hotel is a favorite among celebrities who refer to it as the White Palace on the ocean. Huh?
I didn't ask for a sales pitch. Let's get to the point. Are you the examiners or not?
Are we?
Yes, that's a very good question. The exam committee has given me a message to deliver to all of you applicants. If you've made it this far, congratulations on a job well done. The 4th phase will begin 3 days from now. Until then, please take a break and enjoy all that this island has to offer. Wow, a break!
Oh, that's too bad. I was kind of looking forward to getting right into the next phase.
I told you to go throw up somewhere
This
else.
has been pretty intense right from day one. A little rest and relaxation would do us a lot of good.
I can't wait. I'm gonna take the longest, hottest shower in history.
Just a minute, please.
Great, now what?
Here you have to pay in advance. 10 million Jenny per person.
10 million, Jenny?
That's what it costs?
Seriously?
That's way too expensive.
For that price, I could stay at the most deluxe hotel in York New City for 6 months.
Is there a special price for kids who don't have much money?
Who do you think we are? Do we look like royalty or something? Hardly anyone in the world has cash like that to spend.
If you can't afford to pay, we can't allow you to stay.
Fine by me. I'd rather sleep outside on the island somewhere than spend a night in one of your ridiculously overpriced
You'll
rooms.
last 3 days. The problem is water. On an island this small, there's little hope of finding a fresh water spring. All you can do is hope for rain. Under a tropical sun like this, we'd be completely dehydrated within 2 days. And even if it does rain, it's still unlikely we'd recover enough strength to endure the rest of the exam.
Then what am I supposed to do? Even in my wildest dreams, I've never had that kind of money.
For people in your situation, we're more than happy to suggest an alternative method of payment.
You are?
What is it?
It's quite simple. What have you got to trade?
I have a feeling those 2 old geezers are taking us for a ride.
As a side business, my wife and I also run a little antique shop. There are a number of shipwrecks scattered around the island. Many of them still have treasure on board. If you were to, say, bring back something of value to us, you could put it toward the cost of your room.
Are you serious?
The type of room we give you would depend on the value of what you find. The better the item, the better the room.
Those managers, they're total scammers. Ooh, nice. I bet they're making a killing, taking advantage of poor applicants year after year.
Quit complaining.
Some vacation this turned out to be. We have to work so hard, we might as well still be taking the exam.
Right, now you get it. This might simply be another part of the hunter exam. Treasure hunting is a fundamental skill for anyone who wants to become a hunter.
How's it going, Imori? Find anything?
No, nothing yet.
Well, hurry up, we don't have all day.
Why do they always make me do all the dirty work? It isn't fair.
I found something!
Oh, wow. That's the ceremonial crown of Jared III, also known as the Tragic Prince. He was lost at sea on his coronation day, back in the 16th century.
Say what?
Of course, anyone who's trying to become a hunter knows that.
I found something too! Huh? What do you think?
That's the legendary Scepter of the Sun, which was supposed to be presented to the Queen of Eng in the 18th century, but mysteriously disappeared. It must be worth tens of millions.
Hot damn! I gotta get me some of that!
Or it could just be an antique bedpost. In any case, what matters most is that every hunter has to learn how to assess the value of all kinds of cultural artifacts.
Keep going. I saw a sunken pirate ship over that way. I bet it's just loaded with all kinds of treasure.
Really?
For sure. But unfortunately, I can't dive that deep. I'm sure you could get to it, though.
Here, hold this. I'll give it a shot.
It's over there, under the bow of that sailboat.
Okay.
Yeah, that sure is one gullible kid. Now I can use this to pay for my room.
Hey, old man. You better not be cheating.
What are you talking about? Okay, I'll give it back to him. Unless you want to trade me for it. I'll let you have it for that golden goblet there, then we can both forget this ever happened. Ow!
Me and Gon are working together. You got that? While he's down there diving for treasure, I'm up here guarding it.
I give up.
Hey, Kilua! You should see all the treasure down there. There's a ton of it, just like Tonpa said. Here, look!
Nice.
Come on, let's dive for more!
Who's gonna keep this stuff from getting stolen?
Who cares? That's nothing compared to what I found.
Fine with me.
Huh? There really was pirate treasure?
I guess I shouldn't have doubted you. Here, maybe this'll make up for it.
I know this.
How unfortunate. If you had found all 12 plates in the set, that would have been very valuable, but I'm afraid I can't give you much for these.
We'll give you a second-class cabin.
Okay, who's up next? Oh.
What do you think? This has got to be worth at least 100 million.
It's worth no more than 100,000.
Are you kidding me?
Well, you've got all kinds of different gems mixed in with the diamonds here for starters, and most of them have imperfections and need to be recut.
A second-class cabin for you as well.
Even if they aren't perfect, I bet Aunt Mito would love to have a few of these. Wow, you got a lot!
I sure did. Now finally I get to be a multimillionaire.
Don't you want to ask them how much it's worth?
Forget that. If I get to keep all this treasure, I don't even need to become a hunter anymore.
Seriously?
Of course I'm serious. With this, I can become a doctor and spend my life rolling around in money.
What are those?
They look like cannonballs to me.
Are they worth lots?
You should ask him.
So what do you think, Leorio? Can you spend your life rolling in money?
Who's next, please? What's this?
The legendary golden pendant of the Kurta clan, which offers protection to whoever wears it.
It's genuine.
Is it worth a lot?
I'm afraid it's not worth a lot of money.
Oh, really?
I have no intention of exchanging this for money, or a room either. I was hoping that since you're the manager of this hotel, you might know how it ended up on the shores of this island. Tell me anything. How long has that ship been there?
Unfortunately, I can't answer your questions because that shipwreck was already here when we first arrived. And you probably know more about the Kurta clan than I do.
I see.
You can have this back then. And you can have this. It's the key to your room.
Thanks very much.
Got one! It sure is big. Take a look. You want to give it a try?
Really? Can I?
No prob. First thing you gotta do is bait the hook.
How can you just pick that thing up like that?
Isn't it a lot worse to hold someone's beating heart in your hand? Okay, now try to lure the fish in.
What?
You're gonna have to make that little worm look really tasty. Try jiggling the rod a bit.
I got one!
All right, now let it swallow the bait before you try to pull it in. Way to go, Kilua. You caught a fish on your first try. Okay, now!
Huh? Ah! What is this thing? It's gross! Hurry up! Get it off of me!
I don't believe you! Oh? Can you see with those glasses?
Yes?
Then you must know what all the treasure I brought you is actually worth! I know it should have been more than enough to rent out this whole stupid hotel! So can you explain to me why I'm sharing a room with Kurapika who only found one cheap little trinket?
Good question.
If you're not happy with your room, I'd be happy to trade with you. It's a private single room with plenty of sunlight. There's lots of room to stretch out and relax. Thanks, you've got a deal. Anytime.
You just gave up your room?
Yeah, it's okay. Excuse me, I need to talk to my roommate. Hey,
You could at least knock first.
I don't have to. I'm your new roommate. Hanzo decided to trade rooms with me. Looks like we're stuck with each other.
Still, even roommates should show some common courtesy.
Hey, where you going?
Nowhere as far as you know.
As far as I know. How far is that?
He wasn't kidding when he said it got a lot of sun. And there's certainly enough room to stretch my legs, but if I get any hotter, I think my brain is gonna melt.
I've taken part in the Hunter exam 35 times, and even though I've never made it through to the end, at least I've always managed to stay alive, but I've never been in a predicament like this before. How come I have to share a room with this freak?
Your room? What's wrong with it?
I have to switch. Commodore's gonna get all dehydrated if I don't, so please.
Oh, I think that's the kind of problem that guests are perfectly capable of dealing with on their own.
I'll switch with ya. Really? Are you sure? That would be great.
He fell for it. Any roommate would be better than that pinhead. Yeah, so long, take care.
Your room? What's wrong with it?
Please, you've got to move me. If I stay there another minute, I'll suffocate. I beg you.
I'll switch with ya.
Really?
Sure, if you don't mind your roommate's not gonna be a girl.
You're a lifesaver.
No problem. Hope you're not afraid of snakes.
The sooner we eat those fish, the sooner we can go explore this ship.
They'll be ready in a minute. There's something I've been meaning to tell you.
Yeah?
I got a feeling you might regret having to share a room with me.
Why's that?
Well, you see, I've been told that I toss and turn a lot in my sleep.
Well, that doesn't matter to me, because I do the same thing.
You do? Okay then. I guess that means we won't have any problems.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, I think the fish are finally ready to eat. Here's yours, Kilua.
Great, thanks.
What? Is something wrong?
Yeah, the eyes.
Eyes?
It's looking right at me. Is that thing still alive? I'm gonna be sick.
Come on. Are you really a professional assassin?
Tidying things up?
That's right.
Was this a Kurta clan ship?
Yeah.
I thought I'd come down here just in case my roommate needed help, but it seems he's doing all right on his own. See ya.
Leorio? You don't happen to have a lighter, do you?
A lighter. Will matches work?
Sure.
Here.
Scarlet eyes.
Scarlet eyes?
Yes, like the color of fire. The Scarlet Eyes. The eyes of my people, the Kurta clan, become like fire whenever we experience intense emotions. And if any of us dies in that state, the color won't fade away. Those eyes will be scarlet for eternity. That blazing scarlet color, it can be considered one of the more beautiful things in this world.
That's why the Kurta clan was massacred by the Phantom Troop.
After my people were killed, their bodies were discarded without any thought, but not before all of their eyes were taken from them. Even now, I can hear those desecrated remains calling to me. They want revenge. This ship probably sunk on this reef while trying to escape the Phantom Troop. But I didn't see any evidence of them being attacked during the voyage, so I can take consolation in that.
I suppose so.
Hey, this thing's got power. It looks like the engine still works. I guess they use it for a generator or something.
How can you tell?
Check this out.
Sounds like a note of lament.
Yeah. I promise I'll make the Phantom Troop pay for what they've done. I will reclaim the eyes that were stolen from all of you. But until that time, please, rest in peace.
If you're gonna fulfill that promise, it seems to me you have to become a hunter. I know you can do it.
We did pretty well this year, didn't we?
Indeed. And the new applicants weren't too bad either.
That was a very unselfish thing you did today.
What?
I'm talking about that pendant.
Oh, that. I guess you could say that the more valuable an artifact is, the more it ought to stay in its rightful place. That's all. The memories associated with certain objects can be worth more than any amount of money. This might be the best place for it. And if it belongs here, it should stay here. Forever.
Yes, darling. I agree.
This totally sucks.
The sun's down and it's still hot as an oven in here. I can't sleep!
Hey, what's wrong?
What's this snake up to anyway?
A new record.
Ah, that feels good. Huh? Oh, yeah. Guess I don't need this anymore. Back to my beautiful self.
What was that? I just had a chill run up my spine.
That's what I call refreshing.
What was that? Something wrong?
You mean you didn't hear anything?
Not really. It's probably just the waves.
You think?
Hey, let's get up early in the morning so we can go explore the rest of the ship.
Sounds like a plan. Guess we better get some sleep.
Aren't kids supposed to go to bed early anyway?
So I walk around naked. What's the big deal? If he's got a problem with that, he could have just said so. Attacking me while I had no clothes on? Who's the weird one in this bed?
Are you awake, my dear? It's almost time.
Huh? Yes, I suppose you're right.
Uh-huh.
That hurt.
Hey, Kilua, get up quick! Do you hear that?
Hear what?
It's the airship!
Ah!
This is probably what that shiver was trying to warn me about.
Shouldn't you be a little mad? They just took off and left us here.
We should have seen this coming.
on a deserted island in the middle of the ocean. How are we supposed to get to the next exam site? Next time on Hunter x Hunter. Stranded, logbook, soaked. Do we get to go swimming?